What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video, and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is the Friday the 17th of January. We have confirmed to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time will be a new transfer update. And finally, in the comment section below, what player in your opinion has been the biggest flop from the summer transfer window? Right, so first up today we have got Andy King. He has joined Huddersfield Town from Leicester City as a loan deal for the rest of the campaign. He spent the first half of the season playing for Rangers, but I'm pretty sure didn't really feature too much, and is now hoping for more first team football. And it's a pretty similar situation for the next player, and that is Jack Clarke. He moved to Tottenham in the summer from Leeds United, and he was loaned straight back to Leeds for this season. But they cut that loan deal short because he wasn't playing too much football, and now he's gone to QPR on loan. Melbourne City have signed Spanish forward Suzueta from Gamba Osaka on a free transfer. He previously made a lot of appearances for Bilbao in La Liga, that was before making the switch to the Japanese league. Murillo has joined Celta Vigo in La Liga from Sampdoria this time, and it's at a temporary basis until the end of the season, but it does include an option to buy. How much a fee for that option to buy is, they haven't really made it too public, so as of right now is undisclosed. A player leaving Celta Vigo is going to be Stanislav Lobotka. His move to Napoli was in discussions for a fair amount of time, but it's all confirmed now and is for a €20 million fee. French defender Todibo's move to Schalke is all confirmed as well, that is from Barcelona. So it's quite a bit of detail to this one. It's a loan deal for a €1.5 million fee, and Schalke will pay 100% of the player's wages. There's also an option to buy at the end of the season for €25 million plus a further €5 million in add-ons. And if that option to buy is exercised by Schalke, Barca will have a €50 million plus 10 million add-ons buyback option, which apparently they can activate from 2022. I know some Barca fans aren't really too happy with this transfer because they were hoping he'd get more first team football, especially ahead of the likes of Umtiti, whose injury record isn't really too great. But Schalke have got a good opportunity now, and if he is successful, they'll get at least 2 years out of him. And now moving on, striker Eddie Nketiah will remain at Arsenal after impressing manager Mikel Arteta. The 20-year-old spent the first half of the season on loan with Leeds and was expected to return to the Championship on loan for a second stint. He was talking to the likes of Bristol City and I believe Nottingham Forest, but instead, because he has impressed in training, the Gunners will give him a chance. And fair play, because he's a player of a lot of potential and Arsenal fans know that. And maybe providing as a backup to the likes of Aubameyang and Lacazette, it's a very good opportunity for him. And next up, a transfer mentioned as a done deal pretty much done yesterday, apparently now won't be going ahead. So the Daily Mail and The Athletic are saying Tottenham's proposed move for Porto striker Zé Luiz, it won't go through because of a work permit issue. Because of Harry Kane's injury, he's out now for a long time. They did see Zé Luiz as like a proposed short-term replacement for him. But now it's very unlikely because Spurs do think it'll be very difficult to get a work permit. Another Spurs rumour this time from El Desmarque is that Jose Mourinho would like to add João Cancelo to his squad at Tottenham. The Portugal international fullback only linked up with Manchester City in the summer of 2019, but is frustrated by a lack of game time with the Premier League champions. And for him, he's split to Bayern Munich and a couple other teams in the last couple of weeks, and Tottenham are in the market for a new right back. I'm not sure whether he would be allowed to move to another Premier League side, and alternatively, City probably would rather him go to Bayern Munich. We'll have to wait and see how it pans out though. Sevilla striker Javier Hernandez is set for a move to LA Galaxy of the MLS. Sources close to the deal have told Goal.com that the Galaxy will pay a fee of €9 million or $10 million, as also a further €3 million in bonuses. Hernandez will return to North America after a 10-year career in Europe that's seen him play for sides such as Manchester United, Real Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen, West Ham and Sevilla. He is considered the replacement for the outgoing Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who rejoined AC Milan last month, and Chicharito is hoping to make a big impression on the MLS. RMC Sport are saying that Arsenal have opened talks with Paris Saint-Germain fullback Kazawa. The The 27-year-old has got 6 months left on his current contract in Paris and would be available on a free transfer in the summer window. The January move has not been ruled out. The Gunners are believed to have offered Kurzawa a 5-year contract, and the player himself is keen on a move to England. And it might be more beneficial for Arsenal to make the deal happen now because they have got a lot of injury issues with Kieran Tierney and also Kolasinac. So a left back coming in which has got a lot of experience and for I imagine a very low fee, it could be better for all parties. And the next story comes from Sky Sports News. They're saying Lille midfielder Boubakary Soumaré, sorry if I said his name wrong by the way, I'm not sure if it's Soumaré or Samar, but he is set to make a decision on whether to join Chelsea or Manchester United before the January deadline. Arsenal are no longer in the running for the 20-year-old, while Real Madrid and Valencia have also ended their interest. Fenerbahce have won the race to sign AC Milan left-back Ricardo Rodriguez according to Gianluca Di Marzio. The Swiss international had also been close to joining Dutch outfit PSV, but the Turkish side have made a more appealing offer. Rodriguez will join Fenerbahce on loan with a €5 million purchase obligation, so they have to make it a permanent basis in the summer. And for him, he's looking to get more first-team football ahead of Euro 2020, where he wants to be starting in that tournament. West Ham are interested in signing Chelsea midfielder Ross Barkley on loan according to the Daily Mirror. The Hammers boss David Moyes is keen to boost his midfield options and has turned to the England international after missing out on Jedson Fernandez to Tottenham. They are apparently interested still in Joe Allen from Stoke City, but Ross Barkley as a loan deal, it could be the preferred option. This next story has got 3 different sources, but the first one, I'm not gonna lie, isn't too reliable, and that is the Italian journalist Tancredi Palmieri. He said Liverpool have made an inquiry to Brescia over midfielder Sandro Tonali. And Alfredo Padella does add that Jurgen Klopp likes the Brescia midfielder and is very keen to bring him to Anfield, but they do face competition, and as of right now Juventus currently lead the race to sign him. And the final part from Corriere dello Sport adds that Brescia have valued him at €50 million or £43 million. Roma and AC Milan have opened talks over a swap deal involving Cengiz Ünder and Suso, and again the source is Gianluca Di Marzio. Both wingers have struggled for form so far this season, and a swap deal looks to be the ideal move for all parties. The deal would see the players swap clubs on loan until the end of the season, and there's also an option to buy included in both transfers. And for Suso, he was into a move to the Premier League, but looks like he will be staying in Italy, and Cengiz Ünder a pretty similar situation. And next up, a report in Italy are saying that Arsenal have put an offer on the table for Dries Mertens, and the Belgian international and Napoli star is still thinking it over. They do face competition from a couple of other Premier League clubs as well as some massive clubs in Italy, and the most recent one to be rejected by the Belgian is West Ham United. He will be available on a free transfer in the summer, so it's definitely understandable why teams are interested. And for Arsenal, if they do lose Lacazette to Atletico Madrid, or maybe even Aubameyang to Barca or Real, they'll have to bring some kind of replacement in. Manchester United are aiming to land Atletico Madrid's Marcos Llorente on loan until the end of the season. This according to Manchester Evening News. Llorente is 24 years old and he only joined Atletico from Real Madrid in the summer, and he cost them about €40 million, but so far has failed to secure regular first-team minutes under Diego Simeone, starting just 3 of 19 La Liga games thus far. And United, I've said it over and over again, they have got a lot of injury issues as of right now in midfield, mainly to Paul Pogba and also McTominay. So Llorente, obviously he's proven how good he can be, but Atletico, it's not really working out for him just yet. The next story comes from ESPN, and they're saying Manchester United have agreed personal terms with Bruno Fernandes. The Red Devils are now looking to negotiate the final demands of Sporting, and the deal is getting closer, but still, despite some outlets saying it's done, it's not done just yet. Another journalist has added that he might play for Sporting this weekend against Benfica, and it doesn't really make too much sense for me because most of the time if a transfer is done and wrapped up, they don't tend to play or risk the player getting an injury because that can make the whole deal fall through, and it means that Sporting could potentially lose out on a lot of money. Marca are saying that PSG have told Atletico Madrid to raise their offer of €10 million to 30, that's for Edinson Cavani. If they want to bring him to the Wanda Metropolitano this January, they've got to pay a premium, though apparently Marca do add that it's very unlikely because he is set to join on a free in a couple months' time. A short one I forgot to put in yesterday's episode is from The Telegraph, and they're saying Real Madrid have agreed a deal to sign Ajax midfielder Donny van de Beek in the summer. He'll join in June for €55 million, and the player himself has confirmed that he will be staying with Ajax at least until the end of the current season. And now moving on, El Desmarque are saying that Real Madrid are preparing a bid for Napoli defender Kalidou Koulibaly. That's because their main rivals Manchester City have pulled out of the running. City apparently were in the market for a central defender, but it looks like they will wait at least until the summer window, and Real Madrid are hoping to somewhat cash in on that opportunity. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. My previous episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time will be a new transfer update. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.